scene, we're at Albert Quay, former terminus of the Cork-Bandon and South Coast Railway. This again is taken in 1975, where there's fertiliser wagons being shunted at Albert Quay. The line to Bantry and Bandon closed in March 1961, but the Albert Quay railhead remained opened for the transport of fertiliser from Goldings to Cork Kent Station until 1976. The late driver Mick Ronan and shunter Frank O'Regan was also there. New fertiliser wagons at this time had come into service, new bogie fertiliser wagons where they could be loaded directly by forklift. These were replacing the old four-wheel back-to-back fertiliser wagons. Here we see one of the new fertiliser wagons being unloaded. Goldings fertiliser was very convenient to the Albert Quay railhead. During the season that there'll be a lot of demand for fertiliser, one could see maybe 4 trains a day operating on the City Railway between Kent Station and Albert Quay. Now the new wagons are being closed up. The doors were recessed inside the centre pillars of the wagon when open, and these had to be pulled out in order to be closed. This system was altered later on as there was difficulty in getting the doors out at times. Albert Quay was also used for tar traffic, where tar was delivered for the Cork County Council, and here we see a tar wagon at the tar depot. Former locomotive shed at Roxavage, which was used at that time for the storage of timber. And as well as that, we see the Blackrock Road Tunnel Bridge. Out beyond that was the head shunt for the shunting of trains, which went almost as far as High Street Bridge, and there is the former Roxavage Carriage Works. This was the CPC store, or the Cornflake store as was known. This was a recently opened store at Albert Quay at that time. Now the locomotive is attaching to the brake van at the rear of the train with shunter Donny O'Leary ready to couple up. The train will be pulled back some bit in order to have the locomotive run around to the other end of it. Once the locomotive has run around, the train was backed into the head shunt under the Blackrock Road Tunnel Bridge and then proceeded towards the City Railway to go across the Glanmire Road. This view was taken on the Hibernian Road Bridge. Shunter Jack Sullivan. Where the train is standing now, this is where the new Southlink Road is now, and the former sorting office for An Post. The Hibernian Road Bridge is now a footbridge. It was necessary to have a 30-ton van at the rear of the train because of the dangers of a rebound of the wagons when the train will be crossing the street, and as always there may be vehicles travelling close behind. Flagman now goes ahead of the train to warn oncoming traffic. The operation to bring the train from Albert Quay to Kent Station was slightly more difficult as it was negotiating a one-way traffic system and it was going against the traffic on the return journey to Kent Station. This is Brian Boru Bridge. This view was taken from the brake van as the train winds its way through the Brian Boru Street cutting. And this train is made up of the old four-wheel back-to-back fertiliser wagons. These of course were phased out as the new bogie ferts came on stream. On this particular day, the train took a half an hour to travel from Albuquerque to Kent Station because of parked vehicles like a forklift here, as the line makes its way towards the entrance to Cork Goods. The flagman is the late Seamus Cummins, and of course the locomotive did not get far as there was a truck obstructing near the gate into Kent Station, so this was another delay. And now the train eventually reaches Cork Goods, and you'll see the driver dropping the manual staff for Albuquerque onto the ground where it will be returned to the signal cabin. There is Shunter Con Keefe. The late John Toig.